So this is Ethan Pond. There's a campsite here. Stayed last night. And it was pretty interesting because the camp is just through the woods right there, not very far. It's tent platforms. And last night at around 1:30, I could hear the moose sloshing around in the pond here. I got up and I came right down here on these rocks, but the moon wasn't quite bright enough so I could see the moose, but I know they were here. It's pretty cool. What a beautiful place, and lucky enough not to have any mosquitoes right now. Not sure why, other than the fact that it is a little cool. So anyway, beautiful spot. All right, crossing Route 302. Before going up to Webster Cliffs and up over the Presidentials. Should be interesting. And it's kind of hot. It is. 80 degrees. And let's see. You can see that. That's all the mileages today. I am just going to Mizpah, which is 5.7, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it is straight up and then straight down. And I'm not looking too forward to it. Happily trip, bye. All right, Mount Webster. Holy Hannah. Nice. How we doing? Wow, look at that. I've never been up here. Whew. You can see the railroad down there. And the road. Amazing. It's like being looking at the Grand Canyon. Still climbing. Alright, this is the top of Webster. So I'll do a little 360 here. I guess I was on the approach, Webster Cliffs. That should be Mount Washington in the background, somewhere over there. Should be able to see the towers there. And this is about as scary as I get. That's it. So that's Mount Washington, and that's where I'll be going, crossing these ridges right up to it. Boom. Alright, and let's see, it's the Mount Washington Hotel right there at the base. I think that's where the Cog Railway goes up. And again, this is like the Wiley Range, Wiley Mountains. That's 302 and the railroad right there. And then down looking back over, probably Kangamangas over that way. All right, this is my Mizpah Spring tent platform. Had to kind of stick the stakes through the loop, through the eye, in a couple places there. And then over here, I just kind of drove them in with a rock. Should be enough, because that's what holds the tent up. It's not freestanding. Works on 2 trekking poles, in case I haven't explained this before. And that's my tent right there. And I'm going to go over to the hut and check some things out, but it's not too bad here. Nice little wooded area. And that's the view of where I'm going next, which is Mount Washington. If you can see that a little bit better than that. It's a nice view. Talk to you. So that's back to the tent site. And then this is where the shelter is. Some nice wildflowers there. Probably some rabbits hanging around here later. And everybody having fun.
It's just like a lake.
So that's it.